Stop letting 15-year-old millionaires on your feed make you feel inadequate. I did that, and it led to me using my fifth gear on everything. I tried to use my fifth gear on literally everything. Trying to force myself to learn how to code, write, sing, dance, draw, and read massive textbooks, all at the exact same time, 24/7. You see, the problem with using my fifth gear on literally everything is that it leads me to be paralyzed. Because when I think about doing so many different things, I don't know which one to start with, or which one to end with, which one I want to do today, which one's important. It leads me to just sit there paralyzed and end up doing nothing. And that paralysis that comes from exerting my highest amount of energy on literally everything also makes me feel irritated and dumb. Especially when I see those young millionaires on social media who have launched a successful startup, built a coding company, and released a book before they even learn how to drive. And this led to me staying in my safe room, and led to me realizing that I am running a watered down fake character sheet trying to match some imaginary timeline somebody else set. Sasuke is the literal manifestation of every institutional expectation forced on us from day one. He is the crushing pressure of the dean's list, the flawless valedictorian, the perfect genius that we're all told to be. Surrounded by multiple people like that in school, I actually felt the same way Naruto did. I felt inadequate, and like I wasn't measuring up to what I could be or should be. And while I did have my own achievements, unfortunately it was easier for me to look at where I feel like I should have been or could have been. However, Sasuke's path wasn't full of all sunshine and rainbows. He had a structural timeline, avenging his clan, mastering techniques instantly. He spent his entire life running on empty, trying to do it all, destroying his present happiness just to maintain a traditional standard of perfection that he set for himself. I had to realize that with those straight A students or 60-year-old kids with startups, that the corporate structure is probably their natural habitat. For them, walking that path is sunshine and rainbows because it inherently matches their character. That's their build, and that's what they like to do. We also have to realize that we are all born and dealt with different starting hands. Some people are born to a millionaire, or are born with parents who are deeply established in the exact field that they might want to break into. They get a cheat code from day one. Now, of course, with everything, there are nuances to this, but my point is, the hand you are dealt is not your fault. It is what you actually do with that information that matters. If you spend your entire life looking at prodigies who got a better random world seed than you did,
today is gonna be the day I beat him for sure!
You are wasting your time. I made a mistake in comparing myself to those people because just like when you play video games, you're not always going to be or play like everybody else. Like in Minecraft, you have so many different options. You can be a speedrunner. You can constantly mine, build, and customize your world. And in a setting like that, you're not going to play like everybody else. Maybe you prefer building a farm and role-playing in that farm. Maybe you prefer adding a mod and cooking in that mod. No one in life, just like in games, plays the exact same. And if you have fun playing the way you want to play, why would you want to play like somebody else? Naruto was the ultimate late bloomer. He failed the basic graduation exam 3 consecutive times. He was clumsy and he got sidetracked instantly, and traditional homework just wasn't fundamentally his thing. If this is like you, I want you to pivot your perspective on learning. Think about Asta from Black Clover. He was a boy born with no magic in a world full of magic. And he, despite not having any magic, learned a new way to be useful and to fight on his own. Therefore, if reading massive textbooks doesn't sit with you because your brain is easily sidetracked, why be so damn hard on yourself? If you can get the information and understand the raw information via alternative ways, then why does it matter if you learn from the standard method? Let's think about the Rasengan. Naruto realized that if he actually wanted to master that jutsu, he had to stop trying to follow Sasuke's path. Sasuke could manipulate chakra effortlessly with one hand because he was talented in that since birth. Naruto sat there failing because he kept trying to force the single-handed style that he seen Sasuke doing, but it clearly wasn't working for him. He only cleared that checkpoint when he embraced his own style and brought in a shadow clone to spin the chakra for him. It looked messy, sure, and it wasn't the traditional way, but if it got the job done, why does it matter? That is exactly why I had to stop trying to force myself to read massive textbooks or act like a corporate blogger. My brain gets sidetracked. I have to use my own shadow clone workarounds like video editing, system layouts, breaking down strategies through video games to actually absorb the material. If that information sticks and you get the same result, why are you killing yourself trying to force yourself to do it the traditional way? Trying to master skills that don't really match your end-game destination is like forcing a bad match. Just because it looks good on paper and is traditional doesn't mean that it's necessarily good. My long-term endgame goal is to own a chain of boutique hotels. So why am I trying to burn out my highest 5th gear stamina trying to force myself how to dance or code correctly? It just doesn't make any sense. Not every skill needs to necessarily be a primary weapon. Some things can just sit passively and you learn over a period of time, like a hobby. Save your awakened high-tier hockey exclusively for milestones that actually advance and progress your storyline. And in that way, I am still going to do it all. It's just that not all of it needs my attention 24/7. Now, I want to remind you that you should be yourself. I know that is a lesson that you've heard from a professor or your family and friends millions of times, but I want to repeat it here to let you know that you are unique, you are your own person, and you don't have to be someone else to feel like you're accomplished. Save this for the next time you feel like your guilt might start to creep in again.